in order to locate my videos, as the videos are, as the channel name is competing with a lot of other people and a lot of other shows named Blue 64. As I expand my channel, I do intend to get a custom URL. I intend to go for Blue Nexus Gaming. My Patreon page is patreon.com/BlueNexusGaming if you want to give me money. If you wish to sponsor me on my channel, I will greatly appreciate it. Send me money, leave me a comment, the whole 9 yards. I'm looking for a sponsor. This video is not sponsored. I would like a sponsor. My viewing membership is growing rather rapidly. I recently found that my videos had over 500 impressions, which means it was shown to over 500 people. The rate at which my viewing membership is growing is definitely helping me expand my channel more. However, the primary thing that is helping me grow my channel is just my viewing audience liking my videos, watching my videos for extended durations of time, not just, a few minutes here, a few minutes there. It helps a lot to actually watch the whole video. As you might have noticed, I tend to just go from topic to topic, and it just kind of flows, because it's kind of the whole network of everything being intertwined, because everything's relative. Everything is related to everything. A is tied to B, is tied to C, is tied to D, and it just goes on from there. I view the world through the system of cause and effect, because there is a cause for almost every effect. For example, if my teammates on a game are not very skilled, and I play a support character instead of a one-man army type of character, then my chance of earning an achievement is going to be much lower than if I pick the one-man army character, because I want to do well in my video games. I want to, get a high score, obviously. I don't want to do badly. I don't want to not perform well. I just realized I put full blocks there, and I'm going to want slabs later. But the slabs are above those blocks. So I shall have to dig out the slabs later and then replace the full blocks with slabs. Actually, I probably could pull out the full blocks now, since they're not really doing anything. Yeah, I'll pull out the full blocks now. While I'm at it, I'll go ahead and pull out these blocks, because I need more blocks. Okay, I want that one as well. Three, 1, 2, 3. Now I can go grab these. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, my character's hungry. Eat some cooked pork chop. Get my hunger saturation back up. I am going to want to make use of more fence gates. Where are the fence gates? Here they are. There's why. See, this is why it's a good thing that I didn't use torches for my lighting, is because torches would have had me fighting against all of this water just to keep the place lit. Whereas fence gates are relatively straightforward, and if you need to, you can close them. And voila! Now it looks much better. And it's much easier to get down and hurt yourself. Apparently it's easier to hurt yourself too. Yeah. There we go. Grab a few of these. Matter of fact, just grab all. Okay. Go ahead and polish all of these. Where's that at? Right here. But yeah, the 1.17 update is going to make it so I can just go and it'll make a stack. You know, that's what I'm looking forward to. That's what I want. You know, everyone's talking about all these other parts of the 1.17 update, and it's like, no. You want to know the best part about the 1.17 update? It's being able to craft a stack without needing to sit here tapping 64 times on the polished granite or the polished andesite or the polished diorite. You know, finally I won't have to be able to, or I won't be needing to, you know, waste all of that time polishing the rock, because I'll finally have enough I'll finally have enough free time that I can just focus on building. I won't need to worry about how many times I clicked polished andesite or polished diorite or something like that. That's going to be a real game changer. Okay. Now you may have noticed that I am leaving the gap for the pumpkins. That's because I otherwise will need to go ahead and dig out that gap anyways, so I figure if I'm going to need to dig it out one way or another, I might as well just not place the block so that I don't have to waste the pickaxe durability. Saves me a little bit of time in the future. The progress is not immediately evident, but it'll show up. You know, it's a small improvement, but it adds up. Oops, that's one of the ones I didn't want to place. Okay, I've got the floor down here done for andesite. That means, technically speaking, I could knock out this ceiling for the andesite since the overhead part's already done. I might do that actually, because there's really no reason for still having it. If I've already got the ceiling, and I've already got the floor below already in place, then there's really no reason for me still having this in-between floor, at least for this specific section. I might do that for the granite as well, because I do need the granite, and I did already finish the above and below complete with lanterns for the granite. So yeah, I'm probably gonna knock out that granite midsection as well. Now, we're going to be able to start getting a real good cinematic view of how this is all getting pieced together. However, before I do the second line, I'm going to want to go through and pick up any of the stray materials that are being placed on the floor above and the floor below, and just basically make sure I grab everything with each pass. But yeah, this is going to offer a real good cinematic view of how this is all coming together. Yeah, I gotta run down this line like 3 times because I gotta grab all the ones on this side. And then I gotta go over to the other side and I gotta grab all the ones on that side. Let me grab my cobblestone and fill in this part, actually. Now, we'll be able to have some nice headroom for just running around. Running, jumping, whatever we want to have extra room around our heads for, you know. Yes, I took extra damage, I know. A whole half a heart or something. Because I fell 2 or 3.5 blocks, was it? Let's see, 1, 2, 3.5. Yeah, 3.5. Yeah, I fell 3.5 blocks, so I took damage. Oh my. The humanity. Does that mean the world's going to end? Only on days that end with Y. But that's every day. Yeah, I know. It's annoying. And if you don't get that joke, then clearly you haven't been paying attention. The world ends all the time. I mean, there's always going to be some crisis that's going to threaten the world. Oh my god, the world could suddenly have all of the oceans boil and the CO2 would rise up and the oceans would boil and we all die. Oh my. Is there anything we could do to stop it from happening, like, tomorrow? Well, if it happened that fast, no. Oh. So, our options are make sure that the world doesn't boil because we don't want the permafrost to release all of the CO2 that's frozen underneath the ocean. Yeah, pretty much. Because if it does, we're all probably gonna suffocate. Yep, that sounds about right. Huh. You know, it's amazing, because humanity hasn't managed to die yet, and yet humanity's been doing a lot to really just kind of do all kinds of terrible, nasty things to the environment. Some of which was knowingly, some of which was not, depending on the era and the people involved. But yeah, some of that was kind of on purpose for some humans, which is bad. You know, you don't want to destroy the environment. The environment works hard to make sure that everyone's alive. You really don't want to destroy it. You want to keep the environment safe. You want to keep the environment protected. As a matter of fact, fun fact, my uncle was one of the people who worked on the national park legislation's legal documents. The whole every man deserves his day in court thing. Yeah, that's one of the phrases that really inspired, I think it was my great uncle. Basically, he helped a lot of the nature reserves get the legal protections that they have today, so that we don't accidentally, blow away our our nature. Because if we destroy nature, we're just gonna end up killing ourselves. It's that simple. Like, there's not much that humanity is able to do if humanity gets rid of nature. Like, humanity will just be completely screwed by that point. We won't have any defenses for just life in general. We'll be doomed. It's a foregone conclusion. It's not really something that's debatable. You know, you can't tell nature, hey, don't wipe out humanity. Because, A, nature's not going to be in the mood to listen to you if that's what you're talking about. So, there's that. You know, but a lot of the animals of nature respect humans, or at least fear humans enough to know that humans can be utilized for safety. A good majority of cats, for example, will find themselves able to calm down and relax when near humans, be it a wild cat or otherwise, because their natural predators, the birds, will, I know, it's weird to say that, but yeah, like hawks and stuff, will calm down in the presence of humans. They won't act as openly, as brazenly, and because of that, the predators will be able to back off from their prey, which means their prey is able to calm down. So the result is that humans cause cats and wild cats, and as well as domesticated cats, to behave more calmly because they're not as afraid. They're not, worried they're about to get murdered. So they're able to calm down, they're able to relax, and then that is noticed by humans, which then, of course, proceed to, pet the cats, play with the cats, feed the cats. The humans will take care of the cats, or at the very least, they'll scare the birds away. They'll protect the cats, which is actually quite nice if you think about it. It's a very simplistic beauty, but it's nice. It's hard to describe, but it's just very wholesome and very nice and sweet, despite the fact that it's like upsetting the balance of nature and all that. But it's also a part of the balance of nature, because it's nature utilizing the tools that nature has available in order to protect nature. It is an animal utilizing another animal to protect itself from a third animal. And that's kind of just what nature is. It's not the first time that that's happened in nature. It's just one of the times that it's happened in nature using humans as one of those three animals involved. And as a result, the self-preservation of the cats is very noticeable, because the cats are normally the type that will walk up to a human, as are dogs. Dogs will just walk up to a human and go, hey, I want some attention, pet me. And humans are the type that'll just go ahead and start petting them, because we just don't know any better, We sit there and we think, oh, doggo, yay, Humans are simple. Humans are very simplistic creatures. Some people think humans are these amazing, complicated creatures. Sometimes humans are simple. You know, it's like Caleb Widogast said from Critical Role, which of course Caleb Widogast is played by Liam O'Brien, the amazing voice actor, who I would love to meet one day, along with the rest of the cast of Critical Role, obviously, because they're all amazing. Some of them are more comical than others. Some of them are more serious than others. But they all seem to have a really good sense of humor. And I would like to point out the dance-off competition of Matt Mercer dancing to Lady Gaga is so awesome and so perfect and so wholesome. I loved it. Okay, Matthew Mercer should dance like that more often.